So I'm back. So this is a video that I've been wanting to make for a while. It's a video that's gonna make a lot of people mad, especially my people, black people, but this is what needs to be said, and I'm gonna get right into it. People need to stop blaming the government, need to stop blaming white people, if you black people, for your life being hard, for your struggles, because everybody is taught growing up that it's the government fault that you poor, or it's the government fault that you not rich, or you struggling, or you have a hard life. The same black people was taught it's white people in slavery fault that you was born poor, that you was born in the hood, that you don't have nothing. That's what's taught to you. And when you think about it, who is teaching you this? It's mostly society, but a lot of times it's your parents. And I come to realize that the reason why your parents, especially black parents, especially black mothers, teach their kids that it's the government and white people fault. It's to deflect and get the attention off of their ass. And that's what this video is about. I don't never hear nobody say this or ever bring this up. I'm pretty sure somebody have before, but this don't get talked about enough. The reason why you poor, the reason why your life is fucked up, the reason why you struggling it's in part because of you. We already know that, but we want to place the blame on somebody. So if you are gonna blame somebody or put the blame on somebody, that person need to be your parents. More of us need to start blaming our mother and our father for the situation that we in. Because what it really comes down to is classism. People been saying this for a while. The smart black people and the smart people in society. It's not about race, it's about classism. Because my perfect example of it is this. Do you think that Will Smith kids is going through the same thing that the black kids in the hood goes through? LeBron James kid, Denzel Washington kids. Um, you can go, I mean, on and on. Do you think Ice Cube's son, Dr. Dre kids? I mean, I can go on and on. You think Lil Wayne, you think Reginae went through the same struggle that all the other black people is? No, they not. And why is that? It's because of their parents. Their parents put in the work and made it happen for them to have a better life. The reason why you was born in the hood, the reason why you was born in poverty is because of your mother. A fuck 9 times out of 10, fuck the wrong dude. Like I always like to make this saying, like I always got this saying, and give this example. If your mother would have had sex with an NBA player or a successful artist or actor, you probably wouldn't be going through what you're going through right now. If your mother, especially if you somebody like, let's say you had a teenage mother, your mother had a kid before she even had a career or job, that's the reason why you're in the situation that you in. Not because of white people, not because of the government, it's because of your parents. And who your mother, more so of who she picked. Your mother chose to fuck and pick somebody because they were tall or cute or they had swag or whatever reason, instead of choosing a man who had his stuff together in a career. That's why the whole saying of, okay, the good guy finished last, girls want bad boys, and all of that end up reflecting on their kids. And that's why I always say that, is that as a woman, you can date who you want to, long as you're not having kids. When you're ready to have kids, all of that other stuff shouldn't matter. The only thing that should matter is if you think that this man is going to be a good father and if he's able to provide for you. Them is what you should look at before. Oh, am I attracted to him? Do he got swag? Do he turn me on? How is that going to affect your kid? How is that going to matter to your kid? And I say this all of the time, is that women choosing the worst men, especially in the black community, that's why we have the highest rate of single mothers, is because of black women choice of men. There's a group of good men over here that's hardworking or educated or smart nerds going to college. Black women don't want to sleep with them. They want to sleep with the degenerates of society. And what happens? Their kids end up becoming degenerates also. But this is what y'all don't want to talk about. This is what gets swept under the rug. It's just all the government, white people. No, if you had rich parents, you wouldn't be saying this, would you? And why don't you have rich parents? It's because of the choice that your mother made. Her not hustling and doing what she have to do. We already know most of these women having kids too young. Why is there women that's under 25 with 3, 4 kids already? I know a couple of them. I know a 24-year-old right now with 4 kids. 24 years old with 4 kids. And no husband, nothing. 3 baby daddies. That's why, and so imagine the life that her kids is about to have. And her kids is gonna grow up blaming white people and blaming the government when no, your mama had her first kid at 16 and she had 4 by the time she was 24. She don't even have a car. That's the reason why your life was fucked up because your mom was a hoe. Like, let's be real about it. Nobody wants to ever talk about this. The reason why your life is messed up because of the choices that your mother and your father made. Mainly your mother, because your mother chose your father. Like we know women, y'all the gatekeepers to sex. That's why it's on y'all. Y'all get to choose. Men don't have a bunch of options like women do. Women, especially if you're attractive, you got 10, 20, 50 dudes trying to talk to you, and you chose that wrong man. You had a bunch of options. You picked wrong. Men, we don't have our pick of the litter. And the men that do, we criticize them and blame them for that. I'm somebody who blamed Kanye for wiping up Kim Kardashian, a known hoe. I get on men all the time when they wipe up known hoes. Like that's on them. If they had the choice to pick of the litter to choose between women and they still pick that. But most of the time, men just go with whatever they can get. Because men, we know most men don't have it like that. So they just happy to get a girl. Women, y'all able to pick and y'all pick wrong. That's why it's on y'all. And y'all the ones that have the kid raise the kid. So the burden is on y'all. And just like they say in a saying, especially when black women say, well, all of these kids is messed up and these black men ain't shit and all of these black men is this and that. Then you ask yourself, who raised these black men? Y'all did. So what the hell is that's why women is always back on women. Even if you blame men, y'all the one that raised these men. So why didn't y'all raise good, upstanding men then? It's your fault that there wasn't no father there to teach him, or the father wasn't shit. Y'all opened up your legs to this man. Then, like I said, women don't get no sympathy because of the saying that good guys finish last. You got girls all the time like Sexy Red. I want a hood dude. I want to do with swag. I want to do with dress and all of that dumb stuff. So when it comes all the way back around, don't try to deflect the blame off of yourself. You the one that picked it. Remember? So when this dude cheat on you, when he do what an ain't shit dude supposed to do, why are you shocked? That's what blows my mind. It's women for y'all. It's your fault that y'all think that y'all can change a hood dude. That y'all think that y'all can turn a broke dude into a rich dude. That y'all can put ambition in a man. Like that's your own fault for thinking that. But in the process, you having kids, and now your kids is broke, struggling in the hood. So that's what I want to say. I'm sick of it. Yes, of course, slavery and segregation. Of course, that's why Black people started off in the position that they in. But the reason why Black people still in the position that they in is because I already made a couple videos about this hood culture and Black women choice of men. That's the reason in 2025, and really since probably since the 90s or the 2000s, whatever one, that's why Black people is in the condition that we in. And like I said, this video is for Black and white people because when it comes to blaming white people, of course I'm talking about just the Black people, but when it comes to blaming the government, I'm talking about all people because there's white people who blame the government also. And the government, of course, the government not perfect. Of course, it's a lot of stuff that I don't like about the government. A lot of laws I don't like. A lot of stuff that's not fair, of course. But at the end of the day, like I said, all of this comes down to your parents' decision. People, you notice the difference. People who had just like I make this perfect example. A lot of the players who making the NBA and NFL their parents was ex-players nowadays. When you look at Steph Curry and a bunch of other players, Klay Thompson, like most of these people, Gary Payton Jr., like most of these people had their dad played sports. Even Mahomes, Patrick Mahomes' dad played baseball. So you see the stuff is passed down, and they have a father there to guide them and teach them and help them um become successful. Versus you didn't have no father to teach you nothing. And why is that? Like it could be your dad just wasn't shit, would still come down to your parents, but but you have to remember your mom is the one that chose your dad. She picked the loser. So that's what I want to say. Like people don't understand. Just like the Walmart family, the people, the Walton family, all billionaires, daughter billionaire, based off of what they great granddad did. They whole generation is set up for life, and you see that now. You think that Jay-Z and Beyonce kids, you think they gonna struggle and blame white people and be at the bottom? No, because of what Jay-Z and Beyonce did. That's what it starts with. Your parents build the foundation, and people build generational wealth. You have to accept that your great grandparents was on bullshit. Your parents was on bullshit. And some people, parents and great grandparents put in the work for them. That's the number one thing I want people to realize is that that's what a lot comes down to. You didn't have a father to teach you, even like Donald Trump saying that oh, my dad gave me a small business loan of $1 million. His dad set him up. Even Elon Musk, who dad was rich in Africa, because I watched Elon Musk's dad interview, who had money. They might not have, the kids took it to the next level, but they still had that foundation. We didn't have that foundation. And I don't understand why people always want to say it's the government or white people. It's your parents. If your dad started a business and was working, he will at least have something to pass down to you for you to continue on. If your mom, like I said, would have picked the right person or got married before she carried, you wouldn't be going through this. If your great granddad put in the work and had a business to pass down, you wouldn't be going through this. So I think y'all get the point now. Ain't no point in going on no more. But what I'm saying is facts. Y'all need to call y'all fucking mama and blame him and stop blaming white people in the government all damn day. You need to call your mama and blame her for being a hoe or for fucking your ain't shit dad and letting them nut in her. That's what you need to be mad about. And I'm out.